just wanted to call out to our local community over the past few days and to thank them for all their efforts to just coming together and helping out during this incredibly intense storm event that happened last Wednesday, and also just to let the rest of the Shire know and the region know just the extent of the damage and the impact it's having on our local community around Creswick and Dean and Clunes are all impacted, and that's included over around 150 individual homes have been affected by storm events. We've had houses flooded around the main street, businesses, up to 40 businesses locally affected, some of them quite badly affected by the flood, and but also just to thank all the communities, the emergency services, our council staff, other community organisations and individuals who have been involved in supporting our local people, and that there is going to be an ongoing aspect to this, that there's and the council has been doing a number of things to get that process in train, and most immediately in terms of the clean-up effort that's been happening over the last few days. In particular, I'd like to mention the recovery centre that's opened up at the Creswick hub. It's now located there, and really encourage people to drop in or phone in. The phone-in number's 5348 2306, and the hub's located at in the main Albert Street address behind the library there. So drop in through the main doors, and we have a number of services there in terms of financial counselling, psychological counsellors available. We have council staff on hand to talk through some of the issues. We've also got free green waste happening at the moment, and that's at least till the end of the week, but we'll be reviewing that at our Creswick transfer station. We have a secondary impact assessment team still around, door knocking, just seeing where people are at with their clean-up, what their needs are, and just to talk to you about and offer you what services are available. It's been really heartening to see people get stuck into the clean-up process. There's lots of carpets out on the road, there's works happening, there's lots of tree clean-up, and the day-to-day stuff that just has to happen is starting to happen, and I understand that it takes a toll. There's been a really overwhelming aspect to this event, but there is a need to get on with the job and do what you can in these circumstances, but also to reach out and to seek help when you need it. There are services available, and we can help in terms of putting you in touch with those people. We're also aware that the impacts of this flood and storm event is not contained just to Creswick and to the local domestic situation or business, that we're aware of the impact on crops and farms in the region. We've been out and visited yesterday, had a look firsthand at some of the damage that's been done to different crops, and obviously there'll be a repair period for some of those crops to assess whether what the actual total damage is, but for some farmers we're having reports of 50 to 90% crop damage, and obviously we'll be advocating in that space to federal and state level ministers, and we have been doing that in terms of what the ongoing funding and support can and will be. So thanks everybody. I really encourage you to look after yourselves, look after your families, take a break when you need to take a break, get some leisure and pleasure. As just briefly, during all this cleanup, it's really important to have a recharge when you can, and we'll be around continuing support where and when we can.